Hello, America. You are not going to believe what Canada just did. They just elected Bernie Sanders. No, they just elected Bernie Sanders' son. That's what we have going on in Canada now. I honestly haven't been that shocked in a long time. My jaw fell down from my face. That happens maybe twice a year, but my jaw dropped. The colloquialism became literally true. Canada has elected a retard for prime minister. I'm stunned. I know people who know this guy. A friend of mine went camping with him, and when he wanted to, they were going to have a campfire, and Justin was worried about the carbon footprint that would leave. Everyone recognizes that this guy is a moron. It's almost like his shtick, like a pretty blonde who says, oopsie. That's kind of his whole persona, is his stupidity. And he's the boss of the country now. When John Oliver did his whole shtick on Stop Harper this week, he was talking about how evil Stephen Harper is and how you have to... Our own Mike Myers, who is now traitor Mike Myers, got up and said, don't vote for Harper. I didn't understand what the problem with Stephen Harper was. It seemed to be focused on the fact that Harper doesn't want you to wear your hijab during the Canadian citizenship ceremony. So as you swear your allegiance to Canada, can you not have a garbage bag on your head? That is a violation of your religion, according to the left and the Harper haters. This is a country where 4 children, Muslim children, were just killed by their own family for being too Western. So you have to put it in the context of the country. And the context of Canada is multiculturalism run amok. It is refugee central. And so they put some laws in place to prevent more radicalization, more female genital mutilation, to prevent honor killings, to prevent the end of Canada. And then you say to yourself, okay, thanks for that, Gav. Now I realize that Harper was a good guy. And John Oliver is a moron and doesn't know anything about the country he's mocking. And he's a Muslim apologist like all liberals. But let me ask you something, me. How did that country become such a mess? Well, you're not going to believe it. It was a pompous douche named Pierre Trudeau. That's the whole thing. Justin Trudeau got elected because his dad is known as this icon, Trudeau-mania, we called it when he was running. We loved him. And Trudeau sucked. So it's not the son of a legend, it's the son of an even worse guy, possibly. It'll be fun quantifying who's worse. Trudeau's the guy, he was popular because I guess his wife slept with the Rolling Stones, and he gave some reporters the finger, and he danced disrespectfully behind the Queen. Right on, he's our Barack Obama, our cool guy. He was irreverent. He also was so fanatical about bilingualism that to this very day, if you got on a plane in Vancouver, the stewardess has to talk about la ceinture and blah, 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 and speak in French to a plane full of people who are English. Same with the East Coast. In Newfoundland, you got a bunch of fishermen saying bonjour for some stupid reason. And not only did he force French down the entire country's throat to the tune of trillions of dollars, but he forced multiculturalism down all our throats and said basically that Canada isn't about Canada. It's not about the people who built it, who were primarily Scots. If you go to a natural history museum today, you will not see anything about the Scots. You will see a Cambodian laundromat, and you will see talk of some French trapper who sold someone a beaver pelt. Canada's true history is erased. And if you look at the money, you see Scottish guys. If you look at a map, you see McClure Crescent and McCarthy Road. But Trudeau worked very hard and spent a lot of our money making us not exist. And now Canada is a fucking mess. And you just elected that idiot's son, who's like him, but way stupider. Even John Oliver spent a big portion of his segment on what an idiot Justin Trudeau is.
There is some concern that Justin Trudeau may not be quite as smart as his father, as a journalist who's covered him concedes.
His father was considered sort of intellectually brilliant, smart. Does he have that kind of smarts?
No. Now, my job is lampooning ridiculous politics, so I'm good. This is more fodder for me. But you, well, you're fucked.